Hi everyone and welcome to a new tutorial. We're going to crochet a dress this time. For the pattern I'm going to use Woolpedia Colors Passion yarn. This is 3-ply and has a length of 2000 meters. I'm going to use a 3mm crochet hook and a tapestry needle for sewing later. You will also need some bra straps for holding your dress. Please find all the links in the description box below. Usually we're working the yarn from the inside. Because of 2000 meter lengths, it is better to unravel the yarn from the outside. This way you can avoid a big hole in the middle of your yarn ball. Start with a simple slip knot and leave enough yarn for sewing later. Form a ring, put the long strand under the ring and pull it through. You'll get a loop. Insert your hook through the loop and tighten. Now we're going to chain stitches. Make sure that your stitches are loose for your beginning chain. If you can't adjust your yarn tension, please use a bigger hook size for the beginning chain. For this, yarn over and pull the yarn through. One more time, yarn over and pull through. It should look like this, loose stitches. You do not have to count stitches. Your chain should be long enough for your breast size. Just hold it onto your body. This is my chain so far. Please don't ask for the chain stitch number. This part is very individual. The stitch number depends on your yarn, your hook size, your crochet style and your body size. It is not possible to give a 4C for the right stitch number for everyone. Of course, you can make a swatch and calculate your stitch number. In doubt, crochet more stitches than less. If it should come out too big, we can still use elastics or cords for our dress. If it comes out too small, you can't wear it, so more stitches are better. So for the first row, crochet one more chain stitch. Now we're going to crochet single crochet through the back purl of our chain stitches. Insert your hook through the back purl, yarn over and pull up a loop. 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. This is a single crochet. One more time. Go through the next purl, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. And so on. Continue to crochet single crochets across the row. That's my first row. Now we're going to work the breast part pattern. For the next row, chain 1 and turn your work. Stitch through the second stitch at the beginning of your row. Use both loops of each stitch. Crochet 1 single crochet and a second single crochet through the same stitch. Then skip 1 stitch and crochet 2 single crochets through the second stitch. Again, skip 1 stitch and crochet 2 single crochets through the second stitch. And so on across the row. Always skip 1 stitch and 2 single crochet through the second stitch. This is my second row and now we're going to join this stripe to a ring. I have 1 stitch left, but I won't crochet this one. We'll continue our pattern in the round. Make sure that your stripe does not twist. Now insert your hook through the first stitch at the end and then crochet 2 single crochet through the stitch. Now continue to crochet always 2 single crochets between the single crochet pairs. So we have here 2 single crochets and here 2 single crochets. And we're going to crochet in between. Work always 2 single crochets in between. So this is our breast part pattern. We crochet in spiral rounds. That means you continue to crochet without ending or without a beginning. Crochet continuously until your crochet piece is long enough. This way you have no seam. That's my tube so far. Place a marker. This point should be above our round joining point. Now crochet a half double crochet. For this, yarn over and go through the next stitch. Pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. Now a double crochet. For this, yarn over, go through the next stitch, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. That's a double crochet. One more time. Yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Continue to crochet double crochets across the round until we reach the opposite marker position. Also here you don't have to count your stitches, just stop when you reach the opposite position. Now at the opposite position we're going to work an increase. For this you don't need a marker actually, but if you want you can use one, of course. For the increase, work 2 double crochet through the next stitch. One and a second double crochet through the same stitch. Chain 1 and 2 more double crochet through the same stitch. So that's our increase. 2 double crochets, a chain stitch and 2 double crochet through the same stitch. Then continue to crochet 1 double crochet through each stitch and we will meet again at the marker. At the marker I'm going to crochet a double crochet through the marked stitch and then move the marker or replace it. Now we're going to work a space pattern. For this, skip 1 stitch, chain 1 and crochet a double crochet through the second stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and crochet a double crochet through the second stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and crochet a double crochet through the second stitch. Continue this way until you reach the increasing position. At our increasing point, we're going to increase again, of course. So from now on, we're going to increase every round at this point. Doesn't matter which pattern you're working, we're going to increase at this point every round. For this, crochet through the space 2 double crochets, a chain stitch and 2 double crochets. This creates a triangle shape. For the space pattern, we had a double crochet at the end, so we're going to begin with a double crochet for the space pattern. Then again, chain 1, skip 1 stitch and crochet a double crochet through the second stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and a double crochet through the second stitch. Continue this way until you are at the marker again. At the marker again, we have to replace the marker. Now we're going to repeat these 2 rounds one more time. That means 1 round only double crochets and 1 round space pattern. Don't forget to crochet the increase every round. For the double crochet round, you can use the spaces instead of stitches. So you crochet your double crochets under the stitches in between. Then a double crochet over a double crochet and a double crochet in between. After the double crochet round, don't forget to crochet the space pattern and then we will meet again. This is how it looks like so far. There are our 4 rounds and the increase section looks like this. Now we're going to crochet 4 rounds, only double crochets. Don't forget to increase every round and to move the marker. This is how it looks like after 4 double crochet rounds. And now we're going to crochet the space pattern as you already know with a chain stitch. skip 1 stitch and a double crochet. Don't forget to increase also in this round, and we'll meet again at the marker. At the marker again, we're going to continue the space pattern. Pay attention to your spaces this time. We will crochet the double crochet through the spaces and the chain stitches over the double crochets. So the next is a space. That means I'm going to crochet a double crochet. Then there is a double crochet. That means I have to chain 1 and skip 1 stitch. So you have the same space pattern, but it is shifted. Continue this way across the round. And this is how it looks like so far. Now we're going to repeat this part 3 times. That means we're going to crochet 4 rounds only double crochets and 2 rounds space pattern, and all these 6 rounds for 3 times. And that's our dress so far. We had already the first color change. This time we're going to crochet 8 rounds only double crochets and 1 round space pattern, and then we'll meet again. This is our dress again, and this is how it looks like. From now on, we're going to repeat this last section 8 rounds double crochets and 1 round space pattern. Don't forget to increase every round, and you repeat this section until your dress is long enough or until you're running out of yarn. If you reach your last row, I'm going to show you how to crochet your last stitches. Your last round should be a double crochet round. To get rid of this step, we're going to crochet some half double crochets. That's number 8. Then I'm going to crochet 5 single crochets. And then 3 slip stitches. Now you can cut your yarn, chain 1 and pull the yarn through the last stitch. Tighten. And this way you have no step anymore. Now we're going to sew the end on the inside. We have also to sew the light gray part on top. And finally, we have to attach our bra straps.